It's harder than you think. Honestly, pay $35 for the game yourself and see where that gets you. We pay out the doubters, we try again. Philocrania paradoxa, common name ghost mantis, a small species of mantis from Africa, remarkable for its leaf-like body. Or Auerbachia, a genus of... I can't figure out how to say it. I can't make my mouth say the word. The C is silent? I can't... I literally... It's a word that can only be written. I can't convince my mouth to make the sounds. The species of this genus are found in Australia. Species. This article has got to be so short. Look at the way it's written. It's written like a bibliography. Give me longer on the ghost mantis, without a doubt. Sunny Side Up, Lou Donaldson album. It's an album by jazz saxophonist Lou Donaldson, recorded for the Blue Note label. Okay? Or the 2020-2021 Yams Headper FC season. I don't know. The font is so big. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're from. I don't know what tier of sport you're in. But I always go longer on a summary of a sports season. That's a gimme. Danny Clapton was an English footballer. He made his debut in a win over Chelsea. Okay. Or Benjamin Drake. He was born at... Why does it have... This is not how you write on Wikipedia. Benjamin Drake, November 28, 1794, Mays Lick, Kentucky to April 1st, 1841, Cincinnati. Was a historian, editor, and writer born to Isaac Drake and Elizabeth Shotwell. Shot well by name, shot very well by reputation. Maiden, by the way. His elder brother was the physician and author Daniel Drake. God is my witness, Danny Clapton, more views. That was close, man. That was a close one. Dmitry Sorokin is a Russian athlete specializing in the triple jump. He finished 7th at the 2015 World Championships, okay? So the 7th best triple jumper 7 years ago. Or Avraham Shapira, a prominent rabbi. He was the head of the Rabbinical Court of Jerusalem and both a member and the head of the Supreme Rabbinic Court. He does have a photo. He also won gold. Yeah, but he is probably 2015 Summer Games in Russia. I'm talking about the World Championships, okay? This, it seems like you have more to write about that would make for enough noteworthiness to make it onto Wikipedia. This, I mean, some sports articles are written like insane. And then she returned 6 unforced errors in the game and moved on to the semifinals of the 2004 French Open. But I think it's got to be E. Kind of close, though. Ralph Hosmer was Hawaii's first territorial forester, or relationship extraction. A relationship extraction task requires the detection and classification of semantic relationship mentions within a set of artifacts, typically from a text or XML document. I think people would look up what that means. Give me a D. Not even close. Holy cow. I'm glad I didn't go for longer, shorter. I don't even have to look at this, okay? More views on the 2012 NAIA football rankings. Oh, but in the last 60 days? Yeah, in the last 60 days. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. Christian De Sica. You cannot trick me. That's Jeff Probst. He's an Italian actor, director, scriptwriter, and singer. He's going sicko mode. That's Jeff Probst. Alexander Alexandrovich Morozov, a Russian artist, with a photo of his art. He must be good because it looks like a piece of the building fell down. But I'm going to say more views on Christian de Sica. It wasn't even close, man. A light float or Thumbsucker soundtrack. Hey, dude, guess what? I've seen Thumbsucker. There's no way this isn't going to have more views. It's related to Elliott Smith. It's not even close. Sanomiya Hanadokime Station is one of the termini on the Kobe Municipal Subway. Or Michael Calci, also known as Mafia Boy, is a security expert and former computer hacker from Ile Blizzard, Quebec, who launched a series of highly publicized denial-of-service attacks against large commercial websites, including Yahoo, FIFA.com, Amazon.com. The internet was in a much quainter phase back then. This 16-year-old guy took Amazon offline. I'm going to say his article is longer. And more views. Very noteworthy. Holy cow, we're going off, man. Alfred and Adler originated from London and moved to the new town of Hemel Hempstead. What is it? It was a British automotive engineering something. Okay. Or Androthrips. Androthrips is a genus of thrips in the family Phleothripidae. Thanks a lot. It's written like a Dr. Seuss book. Excuse me. I'm going longer on Alfred, and I think we got it 100%. That would, honestly, congratulations for getting stuck in the bear trap. Flawless performance, run it back. We're building some heuristics here, okay? By the way, developer, I hate to just refer to you as a job title, but I don't know your name. We got to take this to the next level. Single player, roguelite, endless, that's great. What if we got a little netcode in here? And then we turn it into a battle royale. That's the sauce. And then what if we got it, and we got it on the blockchain, and we turn it into a little Web 3.0. When you get a win, you earn, you probably can't call it WikiCoin. Maybe you could call it like Brain Coin or something like that. And then, no, okay, sorry. Write that down. Write it. Nobody wants to, I'm just saying. All right, fine, just sell some hats or something. Vicente Campillo is a retired Spanish football player and manager. Dude, look at this. There's no way it's not the 1970 Philadelphia Eagles season. They probably got the play-by-play. Not even close. Belgium in the Eurovision Song Contest 1968, or Jennifer R. Terrassa is a Democratic member of the Maryland House of Delegates. It's not even close. More views on Belgium. Really? A Maryland representative? I know it's 1968, but still. Yeah, did you AMFers start refreshing the page? Hey, Bixby. Who is Jennifer R. Terrassa? Who is Jennifer Love Hewitt's husband? If a photon hits an electron and gives it some energy, what the? You suck. Sponsored by Samsung, by the way. Paddy Clancy, usually called Paddy Clancy or Pat Clancy, was an Irish folk singer, best known as a member of the Clancy Brothers and Tommy Makem. Or Yarrow Marsburg. Was a cult site for the Slavic tribe of Rani, dedicated to the god Svantovit used for 3 centuries a millennium ago. Give me longer on Paddy Clancy. Holy cow, that was close. They were both pretty close, but... No, it's okay. Sports versus size 72 font disambiguation. We go sports longer. Holy cow, that was pretty close. By the way, please note a disambiguation just won on views. So maybe your heuristics need some fine tuning. Alexander Wyant was an American landscape painter. His early works belonged to the Hudson River School with its direct pastoral narrative, but he evolved into the more moody and shadowy tonalism. This is his whole life story. The article can't be that long. But people go frickin' sicko mode over boats. There's no way boats are not longer. Holy cow. They buried the lead on that one. Daniel Motley Williams' house in Greene County, Kentucky, near Somersville, was built in the year 1800. Okay, so it's a building. Or Alexander Wang Hansen, I'm so sorry, is a Norwegian sailor. Okay, come on. Look at that photo. There's no way this doesn't have more views than Daniel Motley Williams' house. The non-fat yogurt is the 71st episode of NBC sitcom Seinfeld. Now, this is going to have more views, no doubt. This one might be longer, but that's the easiest one ever. That's a great episode, man. When Newman and his friends are at the yogurt place. Get another round of non-fat yogurts for me and my friends here. It's a great episode, man. Wasn't even close. Stack surname. A surname of English origin, commonly found in County Kerry, Ireland. Variants of the name Stack include Stace, Stacy, Stacy, Stacky, and Destack. It is a baptismal name meaning the son of Eustace, a Roman name of great antiquity. Or, the 77th meridian east of Greenwich is a line of longitude that extends from the North Pole across the Arctic Ocean. This is tough, man. Give me more views on Stack. Pay out the doubters. We'll be paying out the doubters on that one. That one was just cursed. Come on. 2015 Beach Volleyball World Championships. That's longer, no doubt. Hold on, we're starting. Longer, no doubt. Any narration of a sport event is always so long. Tasayara Formation, it's a geologic unit within the Livermore Valley of Northern California. Or Geordie Reed, an Australian rugby union footballer who plays in the Premiership Rugby as a flanker for Gloucester. No, sorry. Longer for the footballer. Cycloperox is a synthetic antifungal agent for topical dermatologic treatment of superficial mycosis. We all knew that. But then there's also, you got to consider the Science and Technology Committee of the House of Lords. It has a broad remit to consider science and technology. That seems, I wonder if that's how they got their name. That seems apropos. This is a tough one. I'm going to say, believe it or not, I'm going to say that there's going to be more views on cycloperox because pharmacists are going to have to look it up now and then. Holy cow. It has 12,000 views in the past 2 months. The pharmacists. What can I tell you? That's all pharmacists, man. Anna Keiko is a Chinese poet born in 1974, okay? Or the USS Bigor. It was a Crosley-class high-speed transport of the United States Navy. We go more views. People love military history. We're crushing it, man. Subhash Madhushan, a Sri Lankan international footballer who plays as a defender for Navy SC. Or Billy Shindle. What a name. That is a 1800s name if I've ever seen one. American third baseman. Look. He does sound like he's from Peaky Blinders. I'm going more views on Billy Shindle, man. It was kind of close, but I feel like if you got this guy's baseball card, you can retire. Brian Alvarez is a Costa Rican swimmer who has not been to the Olympics, apparently. Ska P is the first album by the Spanish ska punk band Ska P. The song Como un Rayo is a musical tribute to the football club Rayo Vallecano. We gotta go more views. It's music and soccer. Let's go. Elliot Gaunt was an American garment businessman and an executive for the retailer Gaunt. Or Banco Popolare Pugliese is an Italian cooperative bank. Give me longer on the businessman. Oh, that wasn't even close, man. What a disaster. I mean, I figured like people use the bank, but who's looking up their bank on Wikipedia? Piruana tuberosa, it's a species of beetle. It was described by Galileo in 1998. That motherfucker was dead for like 200 years. He's so talented. Or Nguji. It's a name of Kikuyu origin that may refer to many Kenyan citizens. Longer on the beetle. Holy cow, man. Holy cow. I'm going down. Okay, Community Cup is probably longer, but Shizakana, it's an episode of Hannibal. More views. More views. I don't remember what happened on the episode, but what season? Season 2? Great year of television. That's a gimme. Anna Norman is a Swedish sports shooter. She won the silver medal at the 2020 Summer Paralympics held in Tokyo, Japan. You know what? That just happened. That was like 6 months, it was like a year ago. Good job. Or Lauren Williams. She joined The Root. She worked at Mother Jones before she was hired at Vox. I'm going more views on the Vox journalist. It seems like if she made a bad tweet, a lot of people would look up her Wikipedia article to try to find something to like own her with. I hate to say it, that's just the world we live in. Slim and the Supreme Angels was an American traditional black gospel music group from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, United States. They were formed in 1953. Or Jazz Q, a jazz fusion band from the Czech Republic. Dude. I mean, music v. music. I really feel like this is A. Look at that photo, man. Come on. This is an A or an X for me? I'm going A. Okay, that was closer than I thought. The Wheel Horse was a Wheel Horse, more views. Easiest pick of my life. I can't believe we made it. Believers, that one's for you. I saw a picture of a tractor versus like a beetle. I know there's some beetle freaks out there, but look at that tractor, man. That's majestic. Okay, I think we got one or two more. Start me up. C3H2CLF50. It may refer to influrane, 2-chloro-1,1,2-trifluoroethyl difluoromethyl ether. Could also refer to isoflurane. I know you. Yeah, I saw your hand. I knew you were going to ask. It also does refer to R2D2's best friend. Or the 1956-57 Syracuse Nationals season. We got to go with longer on basketball. List of highways numbered 954. I don't even know how to interpret that. It's- that could be 100,000 words long for all I know. Thomas Fisher disambiguation. I gotta go X, man. I'm just not comfortable. What the hell? John Gapong, disambiguation versus Acer pictum subspecies mono. The Acer pictum subsp mono, commonly known as painted maple or mono maple in English, Itayakeda or Izo Itaya in Japan. Give me longer on the tree? Okay. Who said A? It has one view. It's Cornelia Grofsima Kennedy, a circuit judge of the Court of Appeals for the Sixth Circuit with the wall and the ramp and the... Or Ying Ting, a Chinese actress from Hong Kong who's still alive, credited with over 75 films. She's got to have more views. I don't believe it, man. How could she have less views than Cornelia Kennedy, a U.S. circuit judge of the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Sixth Circuit? Okurodani Formation, okay, or the family tree of Welsh monarchs? Give me a longer on the Welsh monarchs. Okay. What the? I thought he was doing a cool move, but the photos just rotated. C. Michael Ryer, a Canadian lawyer and formal judge serving on the Canadian Federal Court of Appeal. Okay. Or Ike Riley, an American singer, songwriter, musician, and writer, as well as the frontman and founder of the rock band The Ike Riley Assassination. Bro, I don't know. It seems like it was taken at a bar. This might surprise you. I'm going A. It wasn't even close, man. They didn't even give me a second. They were just like, done. Okay, well, I'm getting my ass beat. Lepello is a small town in the Belgian province of Antwerp. Okay, population 1173. Or Robert P. Johannes, an aeronautical engineer noted primarily as one of the developers of the controlled configured vehicle concept. He won the Wright Brothers Medal in 1972. The Wright Brothers Medal? Longer Johannes. Let's go. Dora is an Indian film. Directed by Gordon Ramsay? There's no way it's not more views on Dora. Sandy Hott is a Canadian physician and orienteering competitor. Isn't that just finding like it's having a sense of direction? Or Roque Oviedo, an Argentine professional footballer who plays as a midfielder. It's Walking in the Woods. I mean, don't get me wrong. It looks like she's given her all. I'm going more views on the footballer. It wasn't even close. They didn't even give me any tension. You went with Pickless? I thought they were a footballer. Maybe they just didn't have a good photo yet because they're always in motion. Are you ready to stream? Smiley face. Okay, I think we got one more while I wait for an answer there. Try again. The Maid of Orleans. The Waltz Joan of Arc. It's a song by English electronic band Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. Or Me in 5 years if I'm lucky. Marco Siega, a film, television, commercial, and music video director. He helped to form the New York-based punk band Bad Trip, releasing 2 full-length records. This really highlights how pale you are. That's a photo from Comic-Con, okay? He probably got tanned before he went to Comic-Con. Plus, that shit's in San Diego, okay? That's not a fair comparison. Comic-Con takes place in San Diego in July. It's March in Canada right now. Okay, okay. I think the director's article is longer. Not even. Okay. He must have done some stuff. He has 36,000 views in the last 2 months. That's like 600 views a day. Hey, Bixby. Who's Marcos Ciega? Okay, one moment, please. Let's see what he worked on. Yep, that's him. He directed his 2000 video for Blink-182's All the Small Things, earned him 3 MTV Video Music Awards. He was nominated for a Grammy for his Papa Roach video, Broken Home. He went on to direct Dexter, True Blood, Cold Case, and Veronica Mars. He directed the pilot for The Vampire Diaries. Come on, man. He's not just a guy. This guy's had like a crazy career. Atiq Ahmed is a Pakistani cricketer. Okay. Or Calypso Nicolaitis, a professor at Oxford University. Sports versus Oxford. Picture versus no picture. That's tough, man. Give me longer on the professor. Oh, that's close. Trimerotropini is a tribe of band-winged grasshoppers. So they're not a species. They just kind of like vibe together. Isn't life complicated enough? Bush Library. You know who had a card to the Bush Library? Frank Gazella. You remember from earlier? Anyway, the George Bush Presidential Library, the Presidential Library of George H.W. Bush, the George W. Bush Presidential Library, the Presidential Library of George W. Bush. It's got to be length on the grasshopper. Let's go. KGVW, a radio station licensed to serve Belgrade, Montana. Or Cherebark, a village in Yurchiye Garbi Rural District. Population was 75. So around the same as Belgrade, Montana, probably. I gotta go X on this one. I can't do this. That one's impossible. Colbean. Come on, man. Colbane Poradarson. Thordarson, my mistake, is an Icelandic professional footballer. Okay, people in Iceland, they enjoy their football, for sure. It is not a very populous country, which may affect its popularity on Wikipedia. But for the businessman, see, Alec Ogilvy. Lieutenant Colonel Alec Ogilvy was a British aviation pioneer, a friend of the Wright brothers. A friend of the Wright brothers? The dudes who invented the airplane? There's no way he doesn't have longer, at least, but not more views. I'm telling him it's okay to leave this stuff on the outside. I'm just going to give him a thumbs up. 1 second. Did one of those. Okay. Next round. 3 out of 10, 2 lives left. Oibapu is an Estonian surname derived from South Estonian wubu, meaning apple tree, okay? Possibly through the contraction of standard Estonian compound word juanapu, meaning apple un tree poo. As of January 1st, 2022, 119 men and 114 women in Estonia have the surname Oibapu. Okay. Or Hugh Barkley. You're going to think I lost my mind? I'm going more views on Weeaboo. Oh, he's cracked. Oh. Partido Verde Ecologista is the Green Party of Uruguay. They got 11,000 votes 35 years ago. Or Josef Cebula, a Polish priest. Give me biographical length on the Polish priest. I'm cracked. Grid series developed by Codemasters or the American Football League. The Northwest War Industries League and American Football League were two closely related professional football leagues. Give me longer on American Football League. Holy cow. I didn't see that coming. Biennial of the Americas. It is an international festival ideas, art, culture hosted in Denver every 2 years. Or Rogers TV. Any Canadians in the chat? There's no way Rogers... That's a big deal in Canada. There's no way it's not getting some views. It's beaten Biennial of the Americas, at least. Liber Veritatis, meaning Book of Truth in Latin, is a book of drawings, recording his completed paintings made by Claude Lorraine, known in English as Claude. Okay? 400-year-old book of paintings. Or Winfried Winczek, deaf sports official and former German deaf table tennis player. He's been the general secretary of the German Deaf Sports Association. He's president of the Deaf Sports Association. He's staring into my soul, dude. You know what it looks like? It looks like they put Dan's Big Brother photo through like an old filter. Like his shirt is so red. It's so red, man. I can't get over it. This is Dan on like Big Brother season 53. Oh, man. I can't do this, man. Give me longer on Winfried. Dude, they can't... It's a book of paintings. They're not going to write you. They're going to show you the photos. No! All right. Pay out the doubters.